I've just been out. I took some of my rubbish out, and where's the bloody bins? In middle of bloody road. Gee, we've got 2 black bins and 1 green bin between these 4 flats, and one of the black bins was over just near the bush here. The other black bin was in the middle of the road. They only got emptied. What day is it today? Saturday. They got emptied Thursday, so it's lucky they were empty, because there would have been rubbish halfway down bloody street. The green bins get emptied this Thursday. They were just blown over. I had to scrape up glass back in. Good job the glass weren't broken. Anyway, I'm going to make myself a coffee now because it's bloody cold and windy out there. Oh, just a quick update on what's happened today. Right, I'm going to make a Sunday roast. It's only a small one, so just about right for me, but I'm going to use the rest of that for later on in the week for sandwiches. So first off, going to decide which one. Yeah, I'll use this one, the big one. Right, get this open. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to cook it for half an hour, and I'm going to add the seasoning to it. So I'm going to cook it in here first. Joint of pork, nice joint of pork. Cover it all up like that, so it's all the flavours are going to be still inside. I'll just put that on. Gas mark 5. I'll leave that to the side for now while I get all the other stuff sorted and wash my hands. And wash that knife as well. Right, what I'm also going to have with this roast pork, roast apple. I'm going to peel it first and then put it into the desired size. You can use any apples. Cooking apples are probably better, probably sweeter, but I'm using just a normal, I can't remember what these ones are called. Right. I'll just wash that bloody knife and I don't know how that is. Get rid of that end. And that. I'll put camera down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to cut around the core, so I don't want the core in it. And I'm going to cut them about that size. Right, and they're going to go in there once that starts cooking. Right, I'm going to peel the potatoes. I'm having roast potatoes as well. I'm not going to have any mash because there's enough potato on the plate as it is. I've got veg, apple, potato. I'm going to have some stuffing as well. What I'm going to do now, just boiled that water, I'm going to melt a bit of butter and put my flavour in. What I'm going to pour over the top of this when it's half done. There we go. Right, while that's melting, I'll stick this in the oven now because it's just right. Now that's all melted nicely, I'm going to stir in with a fork at the back end. I'm going to add the paprika, bit of garlic, bit of turmeric powder and parsley. Stir that up before I put the parsley in. There we go. Right, time to get it out and season it. I'm going to put the camera down one moment. There. Move that pan handle so you can't see that. Right. Put on there. Look at that, the juices are all still inside. I won't be able to pick it up. I'm going to take off the top layer of the string and then I'm going to score across the skin part. There we go. And take off this foil as well while I'm at it. Give that a step so I can pick it up. Leave the juices in there. doing that so when I'm slicing it up later, oh god, it won't come out now. Slice it down there and make it easier to come out. When I slice it up later, it will be easier and you'll be able to pick them off better. I'm going to add this onto the top. Make sure it goes in the grooves I've just created. And the butter or margarine, if you're using that, will make it go nice and brown on the top. I'm going to cover that up for 5 to 10 minutes and then put it back in the oven. Right, that should be soaked in enough. Now I'm going to put it back in the oven for about 40 minutes and this should go dark brown. There we go. Right, I've had this apple on steaming them over the top, so now I'm going to put a bit of oil on these. Fired it that way then. And then I'm going to add them to that later. Right, time to put this one in wash now. Got a fresh one out, don't we? Right, it's getting darker already. Good job I've got these lights up. Right, I'm going to get it out and I'm going to add these to for the last like 20 minutes. Oh, I steamed it up already. That's 30 minutes of the cooking. So here we go. Bloody heavy. There we go. I'm going to put these in them juices on the side. And then I'm going to put some juices over the top of them. Turn them over. And now they're going for another 10-15 minutes. Got everything else ready as well. And all I need to do is make some stuffing. And the gravy. Right, it's going back in. I could do with them Teflon gloves for this type of thing. I've got an oven mitt, but it's horrible. Burns the crap out of my hands. There we go. Right, I'll start making the stuffing. I'm only going to make add water to it and then just add put them in ball shapes and put them on that tray. and put them in the oven for that 10 minutes towards the end. Using this because I have no clue how to make them normally. This stuff just as good as the other one, you know, Paxo is it, or whatever they call it. Right. Got some oil in that, and then I'm going to make these. I love stuffing. So tempted to just eat it as it is. Should be enough, just for me anyway. Maybe more than enough, because I've got a lot of things to put on the plate. Right, put that in 1 minute. The time this takes is usually about 2 hours, so if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But it is nice, and I love my Sunday dinner, my Sunday roast anyway. Plus it gives you all your veg that you need, and all with extras as well. And if you do that with apples, boil them, you can blend them and make your own apple sauce, but you've got to wait for it to cool down. Anyway, it'll be nearly time to get them out. I've got my roasties in the air fryer, the veggies draining off, and everything else in there. I'm using the water from the veg to make me gravy. Gives you that bit of extra flavouring. Right, it's time to carve it up. Getting really dark now, and I'm getting really bloody hungry. Oh, let that steam come out a bit more before I get it all up my face and burn my eyes. And there we have it. Don't want to melt that. I'm going to put it on here and let it stand for 5 minutes. And I will take the rest of that skin off as well, string off. Move that to the side for a moment. And I'll take this string. Right. I'm not really good at cutting this side, it's other side, but just want to show you. There we have it. Nice and juicy. I absolutely love pork skin. I'm going to make my gravy. I'll just move that a bit more that way. A little bit more water. I like thick gravy as well though, so perfect. And I'll get my plates out and get this out, served out. Right. A bit of gravy on that before I bring out everything else. Right, oh, nearly went in the bloody gravy. Time for the roast apple. This has got like a flavour of parsnip, like turnip parsnip type of flavour. The stuffing balls. I'm going to have to stop making that sound so rude. A bit crumbly, but that's fine by me. The veg. Put that on top. And now for the roast spuds, roast potatoes. I need a bigger kitchen. Nicely done. Use that to serve them out. Right, I'm going to do the taste test on the apple. Nope. A bit late with the ping when it's already out. Right, there's the apple. Dip it in gravy. I'll turn the camera up towards me. I'll hold it. Oh yeah. A little bit sweet and crunchy, but perfect. Right, I'm going to add my gravy and enjoy my meal. If you like my video, give us a like, comment and a subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. See you later.